I mean, yeah, that's valid. This stage, I'm not a big fan of the stage in terms of like gameplay.
I don't think either
think
character gets the most mileage out of it.
Yeah, it's just weird.
It's perfectly acceptable.
It's got such high blast zones, such wide blast zones. It sounds like a tiny bottom blast zone, but neither of these characters are big on spiking, and we definitely haven't seen it from either of these players a lot. So I'd be surprised if that really comes into play.
Yeah, I think we're going to see some pretty long stocks here, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Koa is starting to use down B a lot more here. Not in the most safe positions, but I mean,
yeah, but it's a
Shadowrim isn't going to do anything about it. Yeah.
Does not get the parry.
Going just for the forward strong, but Orcane a little bit too fast getting out of that.
I like that that down B a lot. Unfortunately, Shadow was positioned just in the right spot.
Double up strong once again, 149%. I mean, it's a down strong away.
Is Koa just gonna get that percentage lead though?
Yeah, and very much it did seem like that with the forward strong, 65 so far. Not even doing side B, just pillaring S to the ball. Yeah, and side down the stage.
Having a little bit of a hard time finding a kill option here.
Okay, maybe breeding the teleport there.
Back air, but catches him with the up strong.
Yeah.
And ooh, that is a rough recovery, but gets a super jump. Very nice. We love to see it.
Mm-hmm. That's always nice
bubbles?
to see.
No bubbles.
There. We there.
We gotta throw out some dash attacks. Maybe one of them will hit.
Yeah.
Now we see the bubbles. I'm a little surprised we saw the bubbles then, and not 20 seconds ago.
We're seeing some raw shenanigans here, though. Definitely. I mean, this isn't really kill percent they need from up strong, but I mean, you can get out of disadvantage a lot with raw just because they do so many unexpected things. Taking
not quite getting it with the forward smash.
Yeah, going for a lot of these strong attack reads. It's not really been working out. Like, sort of underestimating
into the side B.
Without puddle.
Shadow just stuffing out rock, running up and jabbing. Very nice.
It's a down strong. ID 156. It's not going to kill. Wow.
Yeah, they are very. Oh, and you love to see it.
There's a whiff punish, yeah. If you see opportunity, you might as well.
Yeah, I mean, you have a few frames there where he can't parry you. He's on that puddle.
Yeah, more than a few.
Yeah, 170 fair. That's gonna kill.
Probably, yeah.
I don't think there's many characters that wouldn't kill.
I don't think there's any characters that wouldn't kill. Maybe on this stage, but in general.
On this stage, no. I'm sure in the biggest stage, like maybe
this is one of the biggest stages.
Probably not. I think that just kills everyone.
Maybe. Eliana's the heaviest offer side. I don't know. Maybe she could do it. But.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting test to see like what the absolute like threshold is for when characters die. Get purpled off side stage.
Really tricky situation for Koa. I mean, we saw down strong, maybe not as effective as it would normally be. Some pretty insane percents to deliver that. Back air too, it would seem. Up air definitely very scary though. I mean, up air ladders, if you've got them that far to the top blast zone already, the percentage doesn't matter quite as much. Side B mix-ups, yeah. Oh, just barely misspacing that F strong. F strong might have worked there. We're seeing a lot of sort of panic options from these players. Playing very patient, but also very scared, and I don't really blame them. But down strong at 180 will be enough. And that's Shadowrim taking the first game. We're going to FD again. I love FD. I love FD. Okay. I don't. I kind of hate it, actually. But, I mean, it's a very valid pick, especially in a competitive setting.
I mean, you'll see it a lot in Recess.
Yeah.
It's comfortable.
This is probably the most common I've seen it in a bracket, like, ever. But it's generally more common at an amateur level than like RCS tournaments and stuff.
Yeah. You know, I have picked FD. I've picked Endless in brackets before, and I always feel dirty doing it. It's like, should I really be picking this stage?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I'm playing a platform fighter. I should be ashamed of myself.
One character I always pick FD against is Olympia, because getting out of disadvantage against Hollow on this stage as Olympia is so hard. And, you know, it's Olympia. I don't really feel bad. But aside from that, I just don't like it, man. It's definitely a very good wrench to throw into the works, but it's not my favorite in terms of fun value. One thing I do definitely that's like always very fun for me that I really liked when I was first starting out with this game is, you know, someone had good platform movement. I just take them to FD, right? I don't want to deal with good platform movement. And one of my favorite milestones proving at the game is when people start counterpicking FD against you because your platform movement is now that good.
True.
That always feels great.
Yeah, I remember doing that a lot when I was during my early games, early tournaments.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'll usually do it again. Yeah, and even to this day, I'll still do counterpick to FD.
I mean, you play Rana, right? Rana's pretty good on FD. I don't.
Rana is good on FD, but like especially in this matchup, like Orcane.
Yeah, Orcane is that kind of grounded neutral character, so I don't know. Although Shadowrim was taking a lot of advantage off of platforms in the Gaze game.
I would say if I'm fighting a Kragg, that would be a very solid pick.
Yeah, although this is Koa's counterpick, I should know.
Yeah, that's what I find interesting. But I guess, you know, when you're fighting Orcane, it's solid.
Yeah, maybe not feeling quite confident dealing with with
Koa keeping the game very even, especially after last game.
Yeah. I mean,
both players just trying to poke each other to see if they can't get a kill option. Doing a lot of these very unsafe options, like doing down tilt into F smash. But you know, if this is what I love about Koa. You know, if it doesn't work at first, you try it again.
Oh god, we're FD again. On again to
Yo,
FD. Yo, I love FD. So this time,
it's the final destination. You know, you can't just pick FD and then like switch to a different stage. It's the final destination.
True. I mean, it's also the final destination, like canon-wise. Both of these characters are in the abyss, and they're just stuck there. That's how the story mode is.
It's just you're just playing the credits.
Yep. Basically.
Yeah.
It is very interesting to me that this is now Shadowrim's kind of thing. So maybe what we were saying about, you know, the advantages on the stage for Orcane did ring true a little bit. It's very strange to me to see this pick though after winning game 1 on Gates and then not winning this game or game 2.
Yeah.
Maybe just like wanting a sort of a salty run back. I don't know.
Well, you know, if you ever lose on your favorite stage, sometimes you gotta run it back.
Yeah.
You gotta be like, no, that was a fluke.
Yep. Just for honor.
Ooh. Misses the rock, but does a very nice recovery.
Yeah, maybe could have just done like a down tilt there.
Now we've seen this position before where Shadow, kind of like the reverse.
I mean, this probably Downstream will probably kill on this stage at this percent because it's not
getting a little greedy here, going for these puddle teleports.
Yeah,
definitely would kill, but you gotta have a Koa on it.
I like that nair bounce mix up though.
I do. I agree.
It's still like, yeah, just fishing for these strong attacks a little bit. Definitely understandable. You don't really want to be in this position where you're at so much of a deficit.
Yeah, but you fish too much,
such a high percent, but
and then a few moments later you realize you're at 105.
Yeah. I mean, you might catch something, but if they have the awareness, you probably won't. You gotta like, mix it up.
Even for such a offensive game that Rivals 1 is, I do definitely think disadvantage is hard in this game.
It is. I mean, it's nice to have like all these different tools with like Drifty Eye, the recovery. Like compared to a lot of platform fighters, you're never really gonna be in a situation in Rivals where you can't recover. there's almost always a way to recover if your opponent lets you. So there's definitely some nice tools to make it pretty interactive, but it can be very rough.
Like, the problem is, like, you and your opponent will always have the same amount of resources at all times.
157.
It's literally just like a skill issue thing. There's no comeback mechanic in Rivals. It's like you gotta earn that.
Yeah, no rage, no nothing like that. I mean, that's what the game's built for.
But you know, I like it. It's pure, but it's just rough when you're down stock and it's like, yeah, you just can't quite find that kill. And like, yeah, you know, you might have been able to get him to 200 before you killed him, but like he got used to 100.
150 in this case.
True. Yep, gets the parry.
Nice parry kill out. Just waiting, ADL strong. Yeah, using rock. Armoring through there, but not the greatest. Oh. Well, that's going to be Koa up 2-0. Will we see Abyss for the third time? I hope not. We don't. We're on Frozen Fortress.
Very nice.
This is definitely a much more platform-heavy stage. Curious to see how this goes. It's already trading position. Yeah, a little late on a 4-strong. Doesn't seem like Koa was too familiar with Orcane recovery because they were going for a lot of those sort of puddle reads earlier. Even when Orcane could make it back pretty easily. And now they're not quite sure when Orkoff's going to happen. You know, they're sort of having to do these edge guards on reaction when really you need to do them proactively. And I think that's giving them a lot of trouble. But it's mostly just like a game knowledge base cast sort of experience thing that Koa might not have a lot of. Nice back air up strong there. Out of the side beat. Not going to go for bubbles. Yeah, just patiently waiting. And there's the back air.
Nice call out.
Definitely the kill. Yeah, I really like the just the patience there. Right now,
yeah, it's good to see that both characters do have a very nice off-kill option in back air with Orcane and forward air.
Yeah, yeah.
Kragg.
And I mean, you also got like, you know, Orcane down strong, Kragg up air. These characters have a lot of sort of errant kill moves that they can just sort of throw out.
Yeah.
To close stacks. Although we have been seeing some pretty ridiculous percents in this set so far.
Nice parry.
Still a pretty big lead for Shadowrim though. 62% off that. My god. This is going to be the back air DI out. Using the reverse fair to get all the way over there, but not going to quite get the punish in time.
Definitely like seeing Koa like
yeah, but there it is again. Wasn't there
very nice DI, but it's caught by a second one.
I'm sure it was like the exact same percent. Forward air, we got rock. Not going to get much out of it though. Nice shell out on the side with that down tilt, but not going to lead to anything. Yeah, rock's over there, can't get it.
Absolutely not.
Dummy not going to break all of those bubbles, so certainly clipped by a few of them. And it's going to lead to an opening for Shadowrim. The back air, okay. Interesting option, but it did work out, if only temporarily. This is a 95% lead from Shadowrim. It's looking pretty favorable.
It'll make a comeback though. Because that was a very nice string, getting 40%.
Yeah, Kragg is definitely a character that can blow you up. Orcane does not have very good disadvantage, so depending on how things go, Koa can make the right reads.
I think just goes for the. Ooh, doesn't
gonna take out that rock.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, but the second one on the top platform.
Yeah,
wow.
Very impressive comeback by Koa.
Yeah, and that's going to be Koa taking 3-1. Moving on to losers finals to face Silver Cyanide.